Letitia here, and I am back again with another video. And on today's video, I'm just sitting here chopping it up with my cousin, Carissa. Carissa, you're not gonna come sit next to me?
Not on the floor.
Not on the floor.
I'm gonna sit right here because we chilling.
Yeah, we chilling tonight, and we just chilling. Like, this video is not really about anything in particular. Mm-hmm. We just kind of sitting here chit-chatting and chilling. I haven't seen her in a while. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do a video. And just chit-chat and chill. Chill how I chill.
She's chilling for both of us.
Mm-hmm. And we just sipping and just chilling. And that's it. So how you been, Carissa?
I've been good. How have you been?
I've been good, girl.
Okay.
Can't complain. I know we haven't seen each other. Mm-hmm. When last time I saw you?
Oh God, let me think.
Before today.
Saw your birthday?
My birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It was my birthday in October, and we're in January now. So October, November, December, January. It's been 3 months. My birthday was October 8th. Today is January 13th. Yep, Friday the 13th. So it's been approximately 3 months. Like 3 months and a few days. Because it was actually the day before my birthday. October 7th.
If you want to get technical.
If you want to get technical, right. So a month and 4 days. No, 3 months and 4 days. What am I talking about? So it's been a minute. It's not like we see each other often anyway, but still. We haven't seen each other.
Schedules and adulting won't permit it.
Scheduling and adulting it gets in the way of life.
Of everything.
Yeah, and this one right here, she don't return text messages.
Did I do that out loud? Because I'm so
She's adulting.
Yeah, like I gotta get the chaps out the door, and then I'm going to work, and then I'm going to my other work, and then I'm going back to my other work. I thought you did that.
I did, but
yeah, I did 105 different things, and it's just not good for me.
Yeah.
Texting. So that's why I'm like, double text, call me, whatever. I'll see something. It'll remind me to get back with you.
I definitely don't take it personal. I don't take it personal because
some people do.
Some people do, and those people that take it personal, they clearly don't know you.
Yeah, and most of the time they don't, and they was like, "I know you now." And I was like, "Yeah, I do not sit there and look at my phone and say, oh, I'm not answering that person." No, I've either looked at my phone, saw that you text. I'm like, I'll get to that when I can concentrate. Yeah, because I am a one-track minded person, and I cannot do two things. Yeah. If I stop and do that, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit down, and guess what? Everybody late for school and work. I can't.
You got to do one thing at a time.
I do one thing at a time. I will take care of that later. But
there's a book called Just One Thing.
What? What?
I can't remember the author, but the name of the book is called Just One Thing. And this book talks about how you should do one thing at a time before you move on to the next thing. Like, you shouldn't be trying to do multiple things.
Multiple things, because something's going to...
Yeah, it was a really, really good
I can't laugh.
Y'all, let me tell y'all what's happening right now. My phone keeps cutting off the videos because
it's just so
I don't have enough space in my phone.
She falls back. Yeah, it was a really good book.
And so I just came back on and tried to fall right back into what we were talking about just now. I hope that I caught up. I hope that what I just said made sense.
I think they called it.
To what I said in the last clip.
I hope so.
But girl, this past weekend I went to Miami for my sister's. Anyway.
Yeah. You were in Miami.
I went to Miami this past weekend. And I had a good time. I went for my sister's birthday. My sister celebrated her 41st birthday out there. But let me tell you, I had to take an Uber from the airport to the hotel. And I was so pissed because my Uber driver did not speak English.
How?
Miami is full of Spanish.
Could he read English? Like, can he read signs?
I don't know.
Posts and all that, like to get around.
I don't know. I'm sure he got a GPS on his phone and he had to find his way to the airport and all that kind of stuff. But it's probably in Spanish. But the reason why I was pissed is because he couldn't speak English, right? And he wasn't in the area where I needed him to pick me up at.
Okay.
So now I gotta call him. We could not communicate with each other. Girl.
He said, no habla inglés.
Pretty much. No, I don't speak no English.
Oh my God.
I had to go in the airport and find a Spanish-speaking person, put them on the phone with him and everything.
Inconvenient.
I was so pissed off. And it just brought me to this space in my mind, this thought. It made me start thinking about the fact that it's so unfair how this country allows non-English speaking people to be here and they don't need to know how to speak English. Like, I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's absurd. I think it's crazy.
And it's not a requirement.
It's
you
not.
Just come here and just live a good life.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Speak the native tongue. Well, the so-called native tongue, because we ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, but the majority. And no, that's not.
This
right.
is an English speaking country.
Because if I move to Australia, I would speak Australian. I'm just kidding, y'all.
Wait.
If I move to China, I would speak Mandarin. Yeah.
Right.
I would definitely speak Mandarin.
Ni hao.
Yeah. Hola, soy Dora. But anyway.
Wait. We both know a little Mandarin, huh?
Look, that was Hola, soy Dora. Oh,
what's that? What language is that?
That was
Spanish?
That was Spanish. Right?
Hola, soy Dora.
I said that because they used to have a show on Nickelodeon called
On Dora?
Ni hao. Yeah. Ni hao Kai Lan. And then Dora was like the other show that was, so she was kind of like a Dora, but she spoke Mandarin.
Got you.
And then, so that's why I said, oh, let's go Dora.
Got you.
A 13-year-old living in that time, y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely learn. Just like when my little trip to Mexico, I wanted to learn Spanish, so I'll know something. But either way, we ended up staying on the American resort, so I didn't even know that, and I stopped learning 3 months in. However,
I think it's important.
It's good to do that. Like, I just think that you probably need to speak with the majority. I don't know. I just think that would just be so disrespectful for me to go to somebody else's country
and live
and
not know their language.
Like, why would you want to do that? Like, why would you want this big language barrier? Like,
especially if you're going to be in the service industry. This Uber driver, he knew very, very little English. Un poquito. I literally was on my phone looking up Spanish words in English and translating it into Spanish so that I could communicate with him.
Yeah, if somebody's supposed to be getting you somewhere,
I did that so that I could
put my GPS on.
Carissa, I did that so that I could communicate with him in my country. Where they do that at?
He did a Denzel on that one.
King Kong ain't got.
Hey, she upset. She big mad.
No,
but technically, you getting a lot of. In Florida, you getting
a lot of Cubans.
They're right there on the coast, there.
Yeah.
So I guess they feel like, hey.
Nah, I don't care. We shouldn't have to succumb to them.
Right.
Learn their language. They should be learning our language because guess what? They're here.
And I mean, yeah. And especially if you're working, like you said, the service industry, like there shouldn't be like this big gap. Like we need to know what you're talking about, and you need to know what we talking about. Because you're serving us, and how are you going to give good customer service if you don't understand me and I don't understand you?
Exactly. Period. Point blank. The next Uber that I got into, the Uber driver, he was from Jamaica, and he was telling me that someone was telling his daughter that, or was they telling him? Because they live in the Miami area, they need to learn how to speak Spanish.
Huh?
Because they live in Miami, they need to learn.
So majority of the people speak Spanish or English?
Spanish.
So they're saying that the people, like regular old schmoes walking around there, need to learn. Not people who, okay.
They're saying that
Let's say this again, because I swear I'm trying to really make.
So basically, Jamaicans speak English, right? They're not from this country, but they speak English.
So they're saying that they need to learn how to speak Spanish.
Someone told him or his daughter that they need to learn how to speak Spanish because they live in Miami, in an area where it's predominantly Spanish-speaking people. No, that's like dumb. That's the same.
No, you came over here.
Come on now.
You came over here.
Come on.
And I mean, and the majority of people speak English. Like it's the tongue of the land. So why would you not want to, for one thing? And why would you think that why don't nobody need to accommodate you? Well, you can't go somewhere and just no. But that's like somebody I know. They said that they went somewhere and was upset because the people did not speak English, but you went to their country.
Right.
And I mean, why would they? So that means that when they come over here, I need to speak whatever language they speak just to accommodate them. When they don't live over here, they visited, and we said that this was a place that they could visit. No.
Now, I don't think that when you visit another country, you need to know the language.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
but
no,
if
like,
you,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they're visiting here. Like, why would they even need to know? Or us, or vice versa. Like, I'm visiting. I shouldn't expect them. I guess my point was I shouldn't expect them to learn my language when I'm just visiting. Like, right. I'm just like, why would you learn English? That means you got to learn English, Russian, and Australian.
It's not Australian.
You got to learn all of that.
Not only do you have to learn Australian, you got to become a leprechaun.
I'm already sleepy.
You got to become a leprechaun.
You need to learn Australian and Irish.
You got to become a leprechaun.
British. You got to learn British. You got to learn British and become a leprechaun.
Yeah. All of that.
That's what they got to do. I don't know how you hold.
Subscribe her channel today.
Y'all heard her, right?
And press the like button and put the like to thumbs up.
Yes.